Robbie Morris for Kerry Ann Turner. It's drawn in the 4, carrying the blue teal. Bruce Harpley, who's got a double. Anthony Frisbee's got 3. And the Journey Postman's got a good chance here on the pole marker, which is Harps. We'll soon know. Thank you, Paul. We're about to rock and roll for 9 of 10 out of Wagga Wagga. The favourite is Better to Be Tricky. He's one of the first out of the gate, but Harpley wants a bit of the action with Harps, and he'll push through and be an early leader, whilst Sunset Snoozy's going to have a little dibble for the lead, but now Druitt realises it's not available, and out 4 wide he starts to restrain in. Meanwhile, Billy Cruz pushed up outside the leader, so they've chopped and changed just a little up front and keeping the pressure on out wide. Better to Be Tricky's going to go on and is going to try and find the front. Harps is going to fight him for a while, and in fact he's going to continue the fight. These two go together, the first and second favourites, and Harpley pushes up with Harps. Better to Be Tricky second. Third is on the outside Billy Cruz, followed through then on the inside line by getting a nice run Lauriston Dash as they go through. The lead time in a slick 38 and 1. Now behind Lauriston Dash up on the outside was Sunset Snoozy, who's going to balance up now. 3 back on the outside and covered up So Far Girl. Second or third to last was Miss Flibbity Gibbet, followed by Sorry I'm Quick, and the last one is Famous Brew. Well, again, Robbie Morris is not having much luck. He led and was taken on. He wants the lead here, can't get it, and Better to Be Tricky, the former New Zealander, has to sit up on the outside of Harps as they just temper off after a solid lead out time. 31 and 5 the first quarter of the last mile. Harps led 2. Better to Be Tricky on the outside. Billy Cruz getting a lovely run third. Up on the outside of Lauriston Dash, leaders back with a snuggly run. They're being followed by the outside Sunset Snoozy as the bell rang. Over on the inside, So Far Girl to Miss Flibbity Gibbet and Sorry I'm Quick. And last of all is Famous Brew as they go past the judge in 30 and 3, and it gives them 61 and 8. They circumnavigate the bottom corner, and the first pair are still eyeballing one another. Harps on the inside, Harpley already jiggling in the gig. On his outside is Better to Be Tricky. They break away by 8 metres to Lauriston Dash and Billy Cruz. Nothing coming from the back at the moment to blouse the first two. Further back, So Far Girl, followed by Sunset Snoozy, Miss Flibbity Gibbet, and well back Famous Brew, and also Sorry I'm Quick. On the turn, it's still a 2-horse war. The best or the fittest one will win. Harps has had the softer run. Better to Be Tricky's just about got him. He can't deliver the knockout blow, but he's going to take a points victory. Better to Be Tricky, the New Zealander, has finally shaken off Harps as they turn for home. 35 metres away, Lauriston Dash, halfway down the running, and the ex-New Zealander will win his first Australian start. Better to Be Tricky did all of the work and does deserve the major part of the check, and gets it by 6 metres to Harps. 20 metres back to Miss Flibbity Gibbet, who's run third. Fourth was Lauriston Dash, and then Sunset Snoozy, followed by So Far Girl. At long and distant intervals, Famous Brew, Billy Cruz, and Sorry I'm Quick, tonight was not, and is at the tail of the field.